Hey there, how you doing? Charlie Winters here with selections for Saturday the 16th of April. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to get straight into them today. It's going to be quite a long-winded video, but I'm going to have to show you how to place the bet. But I was looking for the selections for Saturday, and I was thinking I'll give out a lucky 15. But I was looking through the races, and there's so many, fantastic extra place races. And I was looking through them, and it's so weird that all these horses absolutely stood out. It's like it wasn't like, well, I can give it half a chance. I really liked the look of all these horses. I'm not giving you extra horses just for the sake of it. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to give you 7 again and include them in the lucky 15s. And we're going to put on 7 lucky 15s, and I'm going to talk you through how to do it. So you can see the selections here. First selection, Island Brave in the 314 at Musselburgh. 20 to 1, 5 places, and all these are with Skybet. It's been plying its trade at Maidan. It doesn't normally do this, but it's been there through the winter and it's been running well. I'm very confident of a cracking run. I'm thinking 5 places. So it's a very good horse. It's a very good staying horse. There's the Irish horse that's in there. Could be anything, but I just think it's a horse that's in good form. You've got Heather Main, the trainer, 33% strike rate at Musselburgh. Bear in mind, she's only sent 3 horses. One's won, another one came second, and the other one came unplaced. So technically, she's got a 66% strike rate for horses coming placed at Musselburgh. The second horse is Sacre Coeur in the 9 minutes past 2 race at Haydock, 10 to 1, 5 places. To be honest, this horse, it's like if it gets ran, I think it's got a cracking chance of getting placed. It's now trained by John Joe O'Neill from Charlie Man. It was rated a lot higher than it is now. The only problem you've got is that it has a tendency to fall, and like a regular occurrence of falling. I think it's fell 3 times in its last 6 runs, and but I do think if it gets round, it's got a cracking chance. The third selection is Quoi De Neuf in the 244 at Haydock, 12 to 1, 4 places. This is trained by Evan Williams. I think it's run 5 times this season. I think it's been overlooked by the bookmakers. I think it's got a cracking chance. And I think this totally underestimated this horse's potential today. The fourth selection is Oakley. In the 19 minutes past 3 race at Haydock, 8 to 1, 4 places. This is one of the fancied horses. I believe it's trained by Richard Bandy. I could be wrong. It was a while since I actually looked. Harry Bannister takes a ride. It won last time, and it's another horse that was rated much higher than it is now. I think it's got the potential under this new trainer to go on to better things. The fifth selection is Teodolina in the 335 at Newbury, 20 to 1, 6 places. This horse it comes from the Richard Hannon stable. Well, Richard Hannon won this race last year with a horse called Nugget. I believe he's got 3 in the race. He's definitely got another one in the race, but I think he's got 3 in the race in total. The other horse is called Oh This Is Us, and it's another horse that comes from behind. Well, this horse always comes from behind. Well, we've got the maestro. We've got Jamie Spencer. I'm not a fan of Jamie Spencer, but if you're going to get a jockey to judge the pace from the back, you want Jamie Spencer on board. Well, this horse ran pretty much down the field at Doncaster on its reappearance in one of the big races. I think it was the I've lost track now. The main one at Doncaster, beginning of the season. It ran down the field in that race. Maybe that was a prep race for today. I don't know, but I think it could potentially run a cracking race. Sixth horse is Shaara in the 225 at Newbury, 15 to 2, and it's 5 places. This horse is trained by John Gosden. He must have so many horses that could have ran in this race from his stable, but he's chose Shaara. It's ridden by Jim Crowley, who's a retained jockey for this owner, and I think it's got potentially so much improvement, but it does need to improve in the race. But John Gosden knows, he will know the time of day with this horse from obviously its homework. And finally, Eagle Court in the 555. That's not Newcastle, that's Newbury, sorry, there's an error. 555 at Newbury. 12 to 1, 6 places. This is trained by Tom Ward. It's his first run for this trainer. It's plummeted down the handicap, and I think if he can get a nice tune out of it, with Holly Doyle on board. Well, Holly Doyle knows all about the Tom Ward. I believe Tom Ward used to, I could be wrong, could be assistant trainer to Richard Hannon, I believe. Don't quote me on that. Well, Holly Doyle rides, I do believe that Holly Doyle rides homework for Tom Ward. So she must also know quite a lot about this horse. I know Tom Mark One definitely rides quite a lot for Tom Ward. So this Eagle Court, if Tom Ward has got a good prep into it, if he's like got the best out of it, don't get me wrong, it has ran well fresh in the past. So I think 12 to 1, 6 places, it's got a cracking chance. So there's enough of me waffling. Right, I'm gonna show you the bets because I'm advising 10p each way lucky 15s. And you'll think there's 7 horses, but if you look further down, look, each horse has got a number, like Shaara, number 6. So there's the first lucky 15. 1, 2, 3, 4. So to include your horses, you need to include Island Brave, Sacre Coeur, Quoi De Neuf, and Oakley in your first lucky 15. Your first 10p each way lucky 15. But this time, what I want you to do, once all your selections are in the bet, you will see the option of placing 25p each way trebles and a 25p each way accumulator. You need to do this at the same time. I want to show you this now. All my bets are on. Right, as you can see, these are my bets. There's not much in the account, but all my bets are on. There's no point keeping money in there for the sake of it. So you can see the horses. Look, there's one of the 25p each way trebles. Bear in mind, I put all these on at the same time. So it's going to be a little bit awkward because of the screen. So what I'm going to do, see if I can. Right, that's not really going to work because you can't see the. Bear with me 1 second. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to do it this way. I'm going to, let's go to the racing. It's really awkward with this. So what I've done, I've extended the screen, and then I shall show you the bet section in a second. So right, I've just clicked on horse racing, which is out of shot. Meetings. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to give you an example of putting the first bet on. So we're looking for Island Brave in the 14 minutes past 3. So tomorrow's racing. Right, where's it at? Musselburgh. It is quite time consuming putting this bet on. Right, 3:14 at Musselburgh. So there we go, Musselburgh. Scroll down to Island Brave. 20 to 1. There, select the horse. That's been added to our bet slip now. So the next selection is Sacre Coeur at Haydock. So let's go to Haydock. So we're looking for Sacre Coeur, sorry. Selected, right. Now let's get to the other one. 244 Quoi De Neuf. So I'm going to click on the race, and then it's going to bring up all the Haydock card. So 244. There I have it, Quoi De Neuf. I'm probably saying it wrong, but hooray. And finally, Oakley in the 19 minutes past 3. So there we go. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to move the screen across now. So there you can see the bets now. So show all multiples. So I'm going to go to Lucky 15, click each way, press 10p. Be careful that you've got a lot on your account, just be careful that you press 10p and not £10. So let's go to trebles now. Click each way, 0.25, scroll down to accumulator, 0.25, and I don't know if you can see this, I'm going to try and right. I'm not going to do this little bit, but what it's saying I need to deposit £4. I've already got £1.50 in my account. So each Lucky 15 accumulator and the trebles comes to £5.50. If I'd got £5.50 in the account, that button would be green saying place bet of £5.50. So you've seen me, I've given you the example. So what you would do then is, once you've placed that bet, you would then go to the next one, which would be 1, 5, 6 and 7. And then you would place those. So I've probably not made it very clear, but that is a stake, £38.50 for the day. I am not giving any football. We were very unlucky with the football. I say very unlucky. We needed 2 goals in one match. One of the matches, I think we got it up within half an hour, and the other one, I think just after half time, we got the second selection up. Unfortunately, I think the other one was 1-0, so that was unfortunate. But anyway, the very best of luck for Saturday. Any questions, please ask them in the comments below. If you can do, give the video a like, and if you're just watching as a non-subscriber, feel free to subscribe. I'd be more than happy to have you on board. Anyway, the very best of luck. Charlie Winters, over and out.